Yo. Hello. Why is my Discord like this? Let me make sure that everything's in the right arms. Oh dear goodness. Okay, it's still working. Okay, cool. Awesome. Hello. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. You might recognize it. I'm like, I love Hades, don't get me wrong, but I need something a little different tonight. Okay? I need something a bit more relaxing.
If you two do not cease your tomfoolery, I will oust you from this room. Thank you.
They are very peeved about said threat now. Alright, is the chat box working? I hope it is. Hello? Are we on the right thing? Hello? Yes, okay. God, I don't know why. It looked like it wasn't working. Ah. Merg. But hey, hello. We're just doing some meme-tastic stuff tonight. With our two favorite boys. Up to some tomfoolery, as it were. Okay. What happened to my thing? There it is. Okay. Oh, that's right. I was looking for a reference for his outfits because it was like a pain in the ass. It really is a pain in the ass. Like, there's so much stuff with Squall and Renoa, and then Quittis and Sophie, but there's very little for Zell. It's like, oh. That's the mosquito truck. They're spraying for mosquitoes. They actually canceled that in the city over to save on spending, which is stupid as all hell because it's a city with a lot of water. But okay. They're just like, oh, you know, it can't be that bad. It won't be that bad. It will be that bad. Especially with how humid it's been. Oh my goodness, the humidity today is just outrageous. It has been like 80 to 90% all day. It is awful. You awful, awful thing. But yeah, we're just gonna chill out. I'm just gonna draw some of this. Slap some color on it in a little bit. You know, when I get the line art done. But I worked on this on TikTok some last night, because for some reason, TikTok does not like Cat Cafe. And, they said that I was somehow breaking the rules and guidelines and policies, and I'm like, okay, can I have this appealed and know why? And they're like, no. Okay. So apparently cats are offensive. I don't know why. I'm very unfamiliar with it, and I'm a little bit of a freak. I read policies and rules. I have to know, like, what am I dealing with? You know what I mean? I'm a wee bit of a freak about that. Like, I must know. What do you want from me?
What do you want from me? What do you want from me?
And the reason I have this on a second layer is because, or a separate layer, second layer, it is second layer, is because I'm probably gonna have to resize it because I'm very, like, ugh. I like my thin lines right now, but sometimes they are not that good. need to be resized. You know what I mean? Ah. You might hear the cat chittering in the background. He's all in a tizzy because there's a skunk outside. Yay. He's like, skunk. Pretty lady. And if you think I'm joking, this cat, if you weren't here for it over the spring, this cat threw the biggest fit because I started barring him from my room. Because he would sit in the corner. So unfortunately, the corner I'm speaking of in my room, there is a hole from the outside underneath into my room. Not like in a wild animal's access to my room. It's just there's a hole that goes underneath, right? And the skunk had decided to take up residence in said hole, or little burrow, right? And she decided that was going to be her spot for the spring and then move on. And Miso would sit there and scream and scream and scream. And it was like, you'd think somebody was either A, murdering him, or he was the most depressed animal in the fucking world. It was his come to me, pretty lady song, essentially. Which, okay. And the funny thing that I learned about skunks this year is that the typical sulfur smell that they release, that's just their casual smell, they release an even worse smell when they reject a suitor, as it were. Yeah, she stank up the house. Bad.
Ooh.
Girlie was not having it. She was like, oh, hell no. I can hear the orange from here. Elsa, hey, Sammy. I can hear the orange from here. Is that not working? Why it no work? Weird. Anyhow. Maybe that will do. Yes. Thank you for the posture check. Oh, that is a blending tool. That is not an erasing tool. I'm gonna make this a little bit more wide brim on the back, so that way it kind of looks like it's going over. Because he's got like a cozy jacket sweater thing going on. Well, it's not really a sweater. You know what I mean? Train! What are we drawing? We're drawing some Final Fantasy boys. But memes. Put the memes! Ah! That. It's meant to be the Steve Harvey thing. Is his name Steve Harvey? This is what it is. Okay. I thought it would be funny. I thought it would be funny. It's hard to tell, like, so many different variations of his fucking coat.
Re.
The general consensus is it's like a really short coat, but also he wears very high-waisted pants, so... Okay. Oh, dear. Ben! Zell sketching, indeed. Hey Ben, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome. God, I haven't listened to the soundtrack in forever. I know it's not really much of a soundtrack, it's just more ambiance. Guitar ambiance, but you know. This game actually got me through a lot of shit when I was like 16. Not 16, like 17, 18. I won't lie. I was not a pleasant person to be around at that time. But we won't talk about that too much. I've been in the pits in regards to wellness today. You're bold. You're bold. I got some chores you could do. Well, now you can be depressed again while playing 16. I almost said 18. Yeah, true. That is true. You are right. That is a plausibility. Considering that next Monday all the way into Sunday, we'll be having a Final Fantasy marathon. So, yeah. I don't really like how I did this section. I feel like it should be a little smaller. Just a wee bit. Did you get Cerberus? No. I think next time I go do a playthrough, which I think next time I'm gonna focus on cards and stuff and really optimizing my, junction outputs. Yeah. Good, melting the pre-summer heat, I feel that. I'm melting in the humidity. Humidity's at like 90% right now, which makes it feel like 95 degrees Fahrenheit. The high for today was technically 80, but with humidity, it got cranked up to 100. And the fact is, we had storms roll through, but did not rain! So it's like... Also, did you scan or the line work? No, I have it on a tablet that I drew. Quite literally. Just say here, you can see it. Boop, boop, boop. Nah, it's digital. It's digital. Yeah, you have another chance to get in the game? Oh, really? Is that so? I did not know this. But we got Alexander, so I'm happy about that. I'm very happy about that. I'm trying to figure out how this boy's coat works. Well, it's really a jacket. Squall's is more of a coat, you know, it's like a leather coat. His is just like a throw over school jacket, kind of. You know what I mean? 80 Fahrenheit here feels like 87. Now see, I wouldn't mind 87, but it's just... It's starting to feel a little bit like Florida, and honestly, no. Alejandro! Alexander! Alright. Zell, your coat shoulders are giving me a fucking complex. Dear. Okay, tell you what. Just get the base shape done. Just get the base shape. That's all you need. Just leave that there. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Just leave that there. And then... Oh, that's way too big. This? That's good. That's good. Seriously, the shoulders are giving me a complex. I don't understand why. They're very strange. I think I should just do that. There we go. Alright, there we go. Much better. Kind of smooth it out. Just a wee bit. Oh, I made that Renoa hang in there thing too. I posted that earlier this morning on like my Tumblr and my Twitter and everything. It's stupid. But it was great. It's quite. Okay. There we go. Because it doesn't really cross over onto that. It's probably gonna look awkward. But that's okay. I'll post them tomorrow on the YouTube community thing so everybody can see it if they don't particularly care for Twitter or Tumblr or any of the others. There we go. You made a hang in the Renault meme. BRB, you gotta find. Yes. I tried my best. It doesn't look great, but I'm happy with it just because it, you know, it's like, it exists now, so I'm happy with it. And honestly, that in and of itself is a miracle when it comes to me. I would love to have Red Dead Redemption on my PC at some point. Just because I loved that game so much when it came out. I first thought it was a horror game, and I was like very adamant that I'm never gonna play it. And it kept at... I still am to this day a very big Markiplier fan. Like, I love watching Markiplier videos. He's a very comforting person, as screamy as he can be. And ironically enough, my mom's a big Markiplier fan. More so, she likes Sean. She likes Jacksepticeye more over Mark. Which I always find hilarious, considering my mother. Ah, gosh darn bugs! I don't know how you got in here, but damn it! Eat. Okay. But he had started playing Red Dead Redemption because it was like his personal favorite. And my mom had started watching it. And she's like, "Oh, Evil, you need to play Red Dead Redemption. You just need to play it. You're gonna love this game." And I'm like, "Mom, it's a horror game. You know I don't do horror games." And eventually she just was like, "No, you need to play it." So she sat me down and was like, "You're gonna watch Mark play Red Dead Redemption, whether you like it or not." So we made a night of it. We ordered some pizza, and she put on Red Dead Redemption 2, and I fell in love with the game. And then for Yule, she got me the game. And that was the only game I played for like 4 months straight. Like the only thing. And it pissed my biological grandmother off so badly.
She's like, why can't you play anything else? It's always that damn cowboy game. It's always this. Why are you always playing that? Why can't you play Horizon? Why can't you play something more girly?
And I'm like, shut up. Shut up. Let me be a sad, depressed cowboy. Oh, God. Oh, man. There we go. I can't tell. Does Zell have... Hold on. You know what? I will find better pictures of him on Pinterest because Google sucks so much right now. It sucks! It sucks! Renoa Griever Zell. You know you're doing some right when grandma has video game opinions. And here's the deal. My biological grandmother is a gamer herself. Like, she started playing games when my mom started introducing me to games. So it would be an excuse. And mind you, I don't want to give anybody this impression. My grandmother is not a good person. Literally had to change my phone number several times to get her to stop trying to get in contact with me. My mom has had to do that. We had to kick her from the house. So just, I'm gonna leave that where that is. Okay. So it doesn't seem like Zell has like any jewelry. He just has the tattoo. I'm just checking. You know who has jewelry though? Irvine. He's got some nice earrings. Won't lie. I actually like it when they decide to put the guys in Final Fantasy in jewelry that's complementary to their outfit. Like, Laguna's got a little ring, pierced ear, what have you. Squall has studs and stuff. It's cool. Oh, one of those Gmas. Mm-hmm. Is she the definition of crazy? Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna have to keep going off of this scrappy thing I found. I'm sorry, Zell. We work with what we got, baby. We work with what we got. Yeah. She fucking hated Red Dead Redemption so much. Because like I said, it was one of those games, I played it for 4 months straight, and it consumed not every waking moment. It wasn't like I have an addiction to it. It was like, okay, I'd go to school, get school done, come home, go clean up, cook dinner, go to work, come back, play Red Dead Redemption. And of course I'd be doing like my raid rotations with mom and dungeons at the time. I still had a life, you know? Hey Gov! Yeah, this stream needs some Final Fantasy XIV music. I wonder if I wouldn't be cited for it. You know, I'll find it. Hold on. I'll find some. Final Fantasy XIV OST. Why did it just go to Shadowbringers? I like Shadowbringers too. I like the trailer music, but I just want the standard. Gameplay music should be okay, yeah. Let's see. Complete ARR soundtrack. Endwalker. The best. I do want to make an animation at some point, maybe when on my week off, because there's a moment I've been reviewing the streams. Gameplay music, and there's a moment that gave me an idea, and I just want to draw Nita flying the garden, Squall behind him with a map and a non-alcoholic beer. Non-alcoholic beer. And it's like, we are so fucking... How did we end up in 13? Where are we? Who are these people? Why do you have a gun blade? I just want to animate that now. I think that'd be funny. My sister's birthday came up a while back, and I was like, oh, I know. She looks 14. I'll get her some 14 gifts. My eyes will never recover from all the naked figures I had to trawl through when looking for a gift. And boover mouse pads. Question. Were they of the feminine or the masculine? Or was it both? Asking for a friend. Feminine, oh. Okay. She wanted Tifa. You know what? That's fair. Actually, you know what? That's fine. That's fair. That's fair. Because same. And yes. Oh god. Oh, she didn't want the naked one herself. No, okay. She just wanted like the full Tifa in a badass pose. Yeah, the same. Fair. They're just everywhere when you look for figures. Yeah. And you just want like a nice figure. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. This is the person. And you just like, I'm trying to find a really nice figurine for my sister that isn't pornographic. It's okay to have those, but
This one nice Tifa figurine where she looks like she's kicking it.
I want, you know what I really would like? I would really like a Cherith figurine. I would love Aerith in her usual outfit, the nice, you know, pink overcoat with the white dress and the boots. And she's got her staff, but she's also got side-arming the fucking metal chair. WWE Aerith! Oh my god. I think that moment is what made my mom fall in love with the remake. And she's like, yeah! Kick their ass! You don't fuck with the white mage! Not only will I heal your ass, I'll beat you up with a chair. Oh, gods. So, yeah. I'm sure there's one out there. Alright. The thing I love about this guy is just like Snow, he has the metal-lined gloves. So, that makes life interesting. I'm gonna zoom in on that contact. Hey. Oh. Now you have to remember, my mom is the one who introduced me to Final Fantasy. Because she started me out on 8, because that was the one that she had on her PlayStation 2. And I remember having to sit there with the guidebook, and then having to manage the disc. Y'all remember the little cartridges? It wasn't just a disc, it was like a little cartridge. I remember that. Excuse me while I draw a really scrappy hand and chat. So, and there, I just had this memory of my grandmother being peeved because we had spent like 2 hours trying to figure out this puzzling game. My mom was like, I need to get this G-Force. Kid, help me with this puzzle. Read it out. Which, by the way, a great way to teach your kid how to read. And just baseline instructions. Give them a Final Fantasy book. Memory cards. I remember those. Yes, memory cards. That's what they are. But hold on, my brain. Brr. 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 There we go. It's not great, but I don't need it to be. I just need it to be functional. WoW is great for learning English. Many people in Europe who play EU servers who are at school get best grades at school when doing English lessons due to them playing WoW. Yeah. And at the time, I was like having a really hard time with public speaking. Because I could read. I was reading, I think at that point, I was just starting to work my way... Sorry, I'm being attacked by fucking bugs over here. But it's like, dude, there's not even a light on in this room. Leave me alone. God, I'm trying to... I think my mom just started me on... Get away! Like, going right for the fucking glasses, too. Bruh. And yes, I'm super nerdy. I've got these big old glasses. Big old glasses. Oh. Oh. Bugger. A bug. Yeah, I was just starting to get into Percy Jackson. So I was reading that, and then on the side, my mom was like, hey, if you like Greek mythology, let me get you the Odyssey. Read the Odyssey. 38. I've seen so much cutting edge hardware like memory cards go the way of the rotary phone, but video games are still fun. Yeah. They are. They will always be fun. As long as they have the intent to be fun, they will be fun. Alright. Gloves. Are the gloves kind of like... Alright, so there's like a metal band right here. Go. Oop. I'm gonna lower the opacity of that. But just sitting there helping my mom with the memory cards and then the puzzles, and then one day my grandmother got pissed off at us because we had quote-unquote spent too much time on a Friday night playing Final Fantasy, so she had preemptively, well, not preemptively, like the next day when we were getting ready to go back into it, because it basically my mom had paused the game and turned off the television and was like, okay, we're gonna get back to that as soon as we get up in the morning. Like, we're gonna make coffee, we're gonna make breakfast, and we're gonna sit there and figure this shit out. My grandmother had gone in, turned the system off, and took all the memory cards and hid them around the house. You would not believe how unbelievably pissed off my mom was. Like, pissed. Very, very pissed. So, yeah. I didn't get to play video games with my family too much. I guess I was kind of lucky in that sense, because my mom was the introduction to everything in regards to games, because she was like, before you play the Nintendo Wii and any of the new Mario games, you need to play Classic Mario, where you're sitting down and you're playing Classic Mario with me before anything else. And you're playing these games with me, right? And then she got me into WoW, and it was like, fucking game over, bro. I became so, like, if somebody were to look at me and be like, okay, what's your autistic niche outside of mushrooms? And I'm like, homicide? Okay, do you have anything normal? I really like World of Warcraft. Though me and my dad used to play a game called America's Army. That used to be funny. He'd camp in a corner and kill me, then scream, "Who's your daddy?" Oh god, no. Oh dear. Oh no. Jeez. Oh dear. Oh wait, there should be some folds in this too, like little wrinkles and stuff. Hold on.
My brain is melting. It's melting. Ah.
So I'm not the Wicked Witch of the West. That's somebody else. My sisters wouldn't play games with me when I was a kid because I don't know why I'm having trouble reading this. Because I was too good and kicked her ass, but we used to play Bust a Move a lot. That game was 10 out of 10. Bust a Move? What was Bust a Move? Like a dancing thing? There we go. Little bit of a wrinkly. Da-ba-da. Just because it's meme-tastic does not mean it doesn't need to have a little bit of realism. Just a touch, not a lot. Making it exist is the most important part right now. Okay. I do like this for the stream, though. This is nice music. I like this.
Wow.
Bust a Move was the game where you played as a dinosaur type thing and you had to shoot balls at other rows of balls to clear all the balls. So... Hold on. I'm trying to think. It's... Oh. I'm trying to think of the other game. Bust a Move. I'm getting Bust a Move by Young MC. Young MC, 1989. Oh, it's a bubble pop game. Okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Alright. Reverse Tetris. Gotcha.
Get off of my tablet, you conniving little shits.
Was so good.
Get off of my tablet.
Gosh darn dastardly bugs. It's like, how did you get in here? We want waffle fries. Fuck off.
Chaos.
I don't want this kind of chaos, you awful, awful little things. Oh. Also, that's Mum, everyone. There's Mum. There we go. This. Her mom senses we're tingling, and she's like, my child is talking about me. Your German accent is getting better. For that particular meme, yes. Oh, dear. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. Okay, there we go. It's got little, like, designs here, but I'm gonna kind of simplify it. Just add little swirlies. Little swirlies. There we go. Let's speak French with that accent and cue the World War vibes. Is that what you're trying to say? Oh, dear gods, no. Is that what I sound like when I practice it? Oh no. Ugh. He's got these edgy little flames on his sleeve. C'est bon, maintenant. That's the littlest things. Bon matin. Bon matin. Get out of here with your fucking your smoke detector beep. Wunderbar. Yeah. Gods, I haven't heard that since the apartments. You blast me with it. Just. Hello, Blitz. Laundry's done.
Crab, please. Crab. Fried. Crab.
Hello.
Crab. And
Comment ça va? How do you do? It's Mum and a Wild Blitz. My oh my. What forces have aligned? I'm blind right now. You're sick? Why are you sick?
Bing boing ding ding boing ding bing boing ding boing ding ding boing.
Dear gods.
Leave it alone.
Merg. No, leave. Blood infection? What? What happened? It packed its bags and traveled. There's a joke to be made there, but I am not going to. Septic. Oh no. No! I don't think I was there. Shit, dude.
Cat, stop. Hiss.
So I don't like how that particularly looks right there. Fixing it. Fixing it. go. As I'm being attacked by little night bugs from all sides here, and it's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Alright, so that's kind of sort of done, that part. Add a little bit. Flavor detailing right here. I'm on a fistful of Kefixin. Got an antibiotic injection and antibiotic wound cream to stop the sores. I'm making progress though. Fever's not as bad as the skin. No longer hurts to even breathe. Oh no. Running back to normal colors. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Ginger tea. Boost those white blood cells. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Okay. I'll never drink tea made by a ginger with no soul.
Well, that's just rude. I won't be coming over then. You'll never find me.
Oh, God.
You want to hear a joke about construction?
Yeah.
I'm still working on it.
Your gods.
Buttons. Get off my tablet.
Fucking else. Get that vitamin D activated. Just some sunlight. Or at least the vitamins.
Vitamins. Vitamins. Leave it alone.
Taking combo of D3 and K2. Oh, good. Very good. This particular theme reminds me of Age of Empires 2 all of a sudden. The Pillar's Night theme, Nobility Sleeps. Okay. Cool. It just has little tones in it that I'm like, ooh, somebody was playing Age of Empires while they were in the hospital. Because I assume most of these tracks were made while the director was in the hospital. Was hitting on me. She was saying she wanted my D up. Well, specifically, she said my D3 levels were low, but I know what she meant. Someone's mommed here. Someone's mommed here. Oh, gods. There we go. Does he have any designs in the shoulders? I don't think so. I think it's just the leather right there. It's the sleeves and then the buttons. Okay.
Sleeves and buttons.
Have you heard from Hunter? Yes, I have. He starts the migration tomorrow. The migration of the wild hunter, who was he has the truck and everything packed. I'm supposed to talk with him after stream, actually, if he's awake at all. Because he has to get up super, super freaking early to head out. Also, Meta Honey is a godsend, but expensive as fuck, because tons of knockoffs and the real stuff is bought and scalped, eat relentlessly. He's gonna be riding into wildfires, smoke, and storms. Yeah. I think he was talking to his pup about using his pass if he's gonna take toll roads. We never really. This immediately made me stop. I can't speak. She sells seashells by the seashore. This immediately made me start hearing Rawhide in my head. Nice. Oh dear. Nice. But no, I should be talking to Hunter, and I think he's adding the both of us into a group chat. To just keep us updated on where he is. This is possibly in the multiverse. Good, then I won't be worried as much, yeah. Though he has said if we're trying to message him individually because he doesn't want the group chat to be, like, flooded. Just in case things happen. Which, I mean... so far he's planned it out pretty well. He's very confident in it going well. The migration. Listen, I may or may not have encouraged him to, like, if he has any pocket knives or anything, to just have that on hand. Because people are fucking weird nowadays. And he's got 2 cats, so... you can never be too careful. Try it! You'll make it, I'm sure. Oh yeah, definitely. Just got to have that I'm gonna make it or death will take me kicking and screaming energy. Yeah. He's determined to get out of there, so. I have faith in him! Yeah, staying in 2 very bad places, indeed. Yeah. I don't know why I'm spending so much time on this. I could have just painted this in. I didn't have to do this. I swear that train horn with your mic phasing in and out sound like a violin being tuned. And here we begin the evil production. Oh dear. Seriously, I could have just painted this in. I don't know why I dedicated time to this. But here we are, once again. Okay. That is the wrong one! I need him to be conflict avoidant. Yes. So do I. I just... Yep. But... happy thoughts, good thoughts. He'll make it. He'll be good. The cats will not give him too many problems. You'll be fine. Seriously, it's very disappointing to me that there are not that many good references of Zell. And yet there's so many of, like, Squall, Renoa, Quittis, and Irvine. Do people just not like Zell? Like, just as a character, like, do they... I'm noticing a despairing treatment here. Of unfair treatment. No one likes Zell. What? I get it. He's got the fucking golden retriever energy, but also a golden retriever who bites people's asses. But he's still a good kid. Even if he is annoying. He's loud and obnoxious. Leave that alone. I get it, you're trying to absorb the coolness of the table, but my dude, I need you to stop. I need you to stop. I'm trying to figure out what this piece is. I think it's just a part of the shirt he's wearing. Okay. He's a Mali border collie with a triple shot ADHD. This is a triple shot of ADHD. There you go. Good gods. Did I ever tell you I finally decided on the 2 tattoos I'm now saving up for? Oh, no, you have not. Do tell. Share with class, please. Yes. Please do. Ooh. Council of Chaos. Very well. Oh yeah, I saw this the other night. I was confused what it was. The math one, quantum mechanics describing the waveform collapse function. It's going to be the left inner forearm, and the other is going to be the right inner forearm. It's in council. Cool. Looks good. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Just gonna keep it short, sweet, and simple here. There we go.
Yee.
Wait. Place in Edmond offered to do it for about 800-ish, or at most 800, as they charge by the job, not the hour. Oh, that's cool. Rifling through their folios, they're absolutely batshit insane with detail and control photorealism. Ooh. Nice. You probably have heard this before. You don't need me saying it, but I'm gonna say it. Please make sure you eat and drink something before you go in for an appointment. Please. You know what? I forgot. Full detail. There we go. Sorry, it was bugging me. No, Hardma. No respawn. You die for real. You die for good. No. No save file. Ooh. Sorry. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Let me get something downloaded here. Save image. There's gotta be a better picture. That's a nice one. I think that's from like the Crystallis thing. The question mark? Question mark? Hmm. Good gods, they so much. Okay, I can kind of see how Soldier's outfit inspired Squall's outfit. They were like, let's just make it fluffier. Get rid of the jumper though. Just keep the dark blue, black, add some white accents and silver, and fluff. Floof him up a little bit. That makes me wonder, if you watch the Ring tape and you'll die in 7 days, does that go to the other direction too? And if someone is about to end you on day 6, the Ring Girl will fly out and protect you? Does that mean you can completely act a fool and essentially be immortal until day 7? Interesting question. Because that falls in lieu with, if you sell your soul to multiple demons and so on and so such. It would be like a massive court case of which demon gets your soul. Like, whose contract is more withstanding. Oh, God. The demons have a group text thread going, hashtag no kill stealing. No kill stealing. Oh, dear gods. This will have to do. This will have to do. Alright. Hip. Hip. Alright. But, yeah, that just makes me think of that dilemma. Like, then who gets them then? Who knows? Who knows?
Hey there, demons. It's me, your boy.
Your boy. Fuck you, goat man! Fuck you! This is my bridge! Fuck you! Oh, back before they became sellouts. I have thoughts and opinions too, you know. Yes. Hello. I'll still watch their stuff occasionally. Have you heard of a YouTube set of videos called Dungeon Soup? No, I have not. I have not heard of this. If not, please don't look it up. You want me to look it up? Okay. I will look it up later. I want to watch this in voice one. Okay, to get your reaction. Oh, it's one of those. Alright. It's one of those. Okay, gotcha. Just think very chaotic, good barbarian. Oh, goodness. Oh, I can't forget, of course, the fun little thing here. The most identifying feature of the man. My leg is throbbing and I'm too sick for any windows at the moment, so I'm gonna lay down. Alright, good night. Good night, Blitz. Hope you get well. We'll chat later.
We will talk later.
Dear gods, man. That makes me jump, because I don't hear it often. And then Blitz joins, and it's like... You just hear things from beyond, man. You bring... God fucking damn it! Go to bed! Oh dear. Oh, hey, like my ex's belly button from high school, I'm outie.
Go.
Actually, that doesn't make sense that way. You know what? I'm gonna leave that for another layer. And we're just gonna... He's gonna look bald for a moment. He's gonna look like a baby. Baby man. Broody baby man. Oh, dear. Also, I would just like to say, if you pay attention in the game, I need to bring attention to this. When you're looking at the cutscenes between like Squall and Renoa, like the quote-unquote hyper-realistic moments, you know, Squall has glorious, and I do mean glorious eyelashes. In comparison to Renoa, which I have. Go back, watch it. He has these gorgeous set of eyelashes, and then there's Renoa. Just like, goddamn, what the fuck? This man, the hell? Anywho, idle thoughts with equal. Just remembering things. Oh dear. What do you want from me? Why? Okay, that was cute. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come say hello. Say hello.
She is here. What is it? What is your wisdom, orange one? What is your wisdom, orange one? He's like, no, I don't want to be here anymore. Fuck off.
Okay, fine. Be like that then. Yeah. That was Miso, by the way, if you heard like a chirp or a chirp in the background, that was him. He's a very vocal kitty. He's also very orange. Come here. I don't know if I should make his nose like that, honestly. Hold on. Because, like, in the original artwork, it's very, it's different. Which is okay. More pointed. I don't know if that made it better or worse. We'll find out. Okay. What? You meow and churr. What is it? I think I should make that a separate layer. Yes. Hello, Nico. I am doing well. It is very humid. He's very humid right now. Sweating. Brr. Cat, leave that alone, please. Okay. Of course, this dude's spiky AF hair. Though I do like that Zell's is kind of like a chocobo feather in the front. You know, he's tried to, like, you can see at some point he tried to turn it into like a mohawk, and then he gave up and was like, you know what, fuck it, chocobo. Oh. I was about to say the Rose of May. The Rose of May. But no, it goes well. It's very, very humid right now. 'Cause the storms are rolling by and they are not stopping here. They're just going right on by. No, that doesn't really make sense. Hold on. This is why we have it on a separate layer, so that way that doesn't happen. Oh,
I remember this time. Yes.
Okay, that's enough. That, whatever the hell that was. What am I? Okay. I'm just looking at things from a weird angle. Honestly, I might make it a little bit more kind of spiky. Just a little extra. I mean, if you are just like a teenage kid and your entire like output is I'm just gonna become a mercenary, I don't want to be in charge of anybody, and you suddenly become in charge of an entire fucking garden, and everybody's like, what do we do? You're gonna be tired AF all the time. You're like, why am I in charge of you guys? What do you... Really? Why are you asking me? No. Oh, this poor kid. I feel bad for him all the time. Just like, geez, Squall, you need a nap. And Squall just needs a nap. He needs a nap. He'll be fine. Listen, I was very angry earlier and I took a nap, and I feel much better now. Just let the kid have a nap. Alright, there we go.
Cat, stop messing with my stuff over here. Please, just leave it alone. Just stop messing with it.
Please. I beg you. Oh. Okay. Um. You can kind of go over that, yeah. What's this one? Oh, cool. Night in the broom. Yeah. Oh dear. Goodness. Okay. Sorry if I'm not saying anything. It's just in my brain is distracted. I'm very like just trying to lock in here. I know it looks messy, but that's because of the background. And like the early sketch I did last night. To kind of get this whole thing started. Hold on. Like I can only imagine I have this mental image of Squall just getting up and being bombarded with like, oh, what are we gonna do about this? What are we gonna do about this? What are we gonna do about this? And he's like, why are you asking me? It is 7 in the morning. Why are you asking me this? Why are you so chipper? Do you have a death wish? Just the guy's like, I just want to get something to eat. I want to get some coffee. And I just want to go sit in a corner and wake up. Okay? Okay, thanks, guys. Oh, dear. He's not a morning dude. Oh, I think out of the entire team, Quittis and Zell would probably be the only morning people. Like, they get up at a god's awful early hour, they're ready to go, and it's just Irvine, Sophie, Renoa, and Squall are like, go away. Leave us alone. Go away. But that's just my headcanon. Where is it? There it is. Train! Cat, if you do not leave my thing alone. He is so adamant about messing with the computer.
Ugh, so bright.
Alright. Time to work on this. Hey. This needs to be going the same way. Okay. There. There. Ugh. No, don't do the sneeze. Is no. Eh. Uri. Okay. You just will it. It will be yours. Will away the sneeze. Oh dear. Make it to make it easier to get a hold of. I'm just making it a little bit smaller because it looks smaller on the model than it does in the art, and it just makes more sense to me that way. So, you know, he's not gonna be carrying around this huge hunkin' thing of Griever. You know what I mean? If he could, he would, but I don't think it's suitable. conductive for that environment, you know? It always gets me how often, and this is not a bad thing, please do not take this as a bad thing, it is not a criticism, it's just, it gets me how often Final Fantasy games reuse motifs, because it's like I'm listening to this, and yes, while it's a background kind of deal for an environment, all I can think is like, oh, going through Eden in 13, or parts of the train ride in 7, like the multiple train rides that you have, not just the one in the beginning. Like, I can hear little bits and pieces in there. And I think the funniest one that I learned recently was the crossover from 7 to 8, because a lot of 8 was supposed to be in 7, but they just couldn't fit it with the differing narrative of, like, 8. They were like, you know, let's keep this to one thing. And you can see it in Adia, because if you listen to her theme outside of the Succession of Witches, not just that one, or the Parade, you can hear 7. Like, it's just slowed down, quite literally. And I've always thought, oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. And I was reading through it the other day of, they were trying to find a way to put Idia in 7, but it just didn't work. So they took a look at 8 and they're like, well, we have this character. What do we do with her? We put her in here. Make it work. Make it interesting. I might actually shorten a lot of this, to be honest. Cut a lot of this out. Hmm. Okay. I think honestly that's good. I know I had ideas for other things, but it's like, it'd be nice if I, had him have actual eyes instead of just the blitzed out beyond it. He's on haste. Sorry. He's under haste. Okay. Didn't completely finish that. Yep. Good night. Okay. You using Adobe? No, I will never use Adobe. I'm using Clip Studio. Adobe just sucks. Go. I'm not a big fan of Adobe anymore. I used to think it was cool because it was sold as like industry standard when in fact it wasn't. It's a very shitty company. I tried it for a bit while I was in high school, but yeah. Strong opinions developed then. Oh, I almost forgot the most important part of every squall. The most important part of every squall. It's fucking... Also, let me listen to that up a little bit. Everyone hating Adobe. For a reason. For a reason. Adobe nowadays is such... Like, it's a money pit, essentially. It's... There, you can't really use the service without dumping a bunch of money into it unnecessarily. They paywall so much stuff that you would think would be like, okay, that's essential to the program, right? And they're like, oh no, you gotta pay more for that. Like, but why? But why though? So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Any more bits to the coat? Oh yeah, there's like the buttons. He has his own buttons. Kind of weird though. Go. Boop-a-doop-doo. Buttons. Oh wait, that's right. Hold on. It's supposed to be smushed. That's right. Blah. For 7 months. Oh no. I stopped using it a long time because it was such a fucking hassle. They wanted to charge me $100 to cancel my subscription. And it wasn't like I decided, oh, I'm gonna subscribe to it day 1 and then I'm gonna unsubscribe day 2. It was like I had used it and I was like, because it basically said, hey, if you're gonna unsubscribe from our service, do it the day before payroll. Or that we go and collect pay. I was like, okay, that sounds fair. I'll do that. And they're like, are you sure? Well, we're gonna charge you $100 for a disconnection. I'm like, what the fuck? So, yeah, no. Never again. Never again. I like this. It's kind of cheery. Alright. The boys. The boys. Now the boys will get color. Can I use a different... The Jack Sparrow version? Ah, I get you. I see what you mean. I know what you mean. I see you over there. I know what you're doing. I approve. Oh, dear. Try to look for good color reference here. I cannot be tired. A lot of work to do tonight, actually. Here, this is a good one. Save image. Yes, please. Just want the jacket and everything. Alright. Alright. Well, start with a base of gray and then move our way to this eventually. But for now, just gonna be gods. Use that kind of darker color. Lighter section at all? There we go. Anything else? Oof. Green. I think that's what they're trying to do. Right there. Okay. Where to start? I guess you should start with the coat, because that's like the biggest part. It's the biggest part of him. Well, I'm trying to think, like, logistics. No, actually, you should start with the fluff. The floof. So that way we can have an easier time going over everything else. Yes. DaVinci Resolve, but my laptop is not powerful enough. Ah. Now see, I use DaVinci Resolve for my videos. And it works pretty well. There are just days, however, where certain videos it does not vibe with. The vibes are off. So it's like, yeah, this is gonna take an hour even though it's a 20-minute video, and I'm like, Pardon-moi, ¿por qué? Yeah. And why is this? Because we said so. Let me try and clip it down a little bit more, and then it's like,
Oh, it's only 30 minutes now. And I'm like, you little shit.
It's not the greatest, but it does the job. But I'm not an editing guru or wizard at all.
I just draw stuff.
Even that's questionable. I'm no Mr. Butts. Do you even know who Mr. Butts is? You probably don't. I'll have to share his artwork in, well, Sharing artwork on Discord is iffy now. Because I don't want his stuff to get stolen. He just makes these silly little comic strips. And I adore them because they're very, 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 very simplistic. DaVinci is GPU focused, right? I am not entirely sure. I am not certain. A little darker than that. Oof. Hold on. Yeah, that's a good color right there. Alright. Cool. It's okay if the marks are a little rough. I'm not too bothered by it. That fucking rooster. That fucking rooster. I wasn't gonna say anything because it was like 11:30 and now it's 12:50 and it's going off. I don't know why. And I can hear it over the music. Mind you, it's not very loud music, but it's music nonetheless. And I'm just like, you little shit. Why are you up at 12:50 in the morning? You are morning bird and afternoon bird. Go to sleep. I just think he's confused. To a certain degree, but also just how they are not bothered by that bird doing that all the freaking time. It's a freaking hellscape. It's a freaking hellscape. Don't ask. I don't know the rest of the meme. I forgot. I just know the music. Okay. Make it work. You better work, batch. No, I don't want to do that. Why is it trying to do that? Arrgh. My phone can be very frustrating at times. I know it takes me like forever to draw something. I'm working on it, okay? I'm slow. I'm a perfectionist and I want it to look nice. And there are some things that will drive me nuts if I don't do them. Like, legitimately, I will sit there in bed and just think about it until I can, like, eventually get my hands back on my tablet and just be like, fix it! You know what I mean? Okay, nice. Now we can get the coat done. And I'm just gonna use a base of gray. Gray. And then we'll... Well, I mean, should it be gray or should it be like more of a charcoal? I think it should be more of a charcoal gray, to be honest. That's like gonna be the best. Yeah, that's gonna be the best option. Because I don't want it to be black right off the bat, you know? That's just not gonna look good. And the shadowing on it would be a bitch. Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good start right there. See what I did the fur first now? The boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. It's actually more difficult than Premiere. I don't really have a frame of reference for Premiere. I don't really know. I find DaVinci easy to use because it's very straightforward in its tools. So, there's plenty of tutorials on YouTube on how to kind of finesse it and add special effects and things if you want to. It's pretty nifty. But, yeah. Like, literally, the only thing I've ever used for video editing is Clipchamp, and that's only for like 40 seconds to an hour kind of deal, and also to string together animations. And then DaVinci, so. DaVinci. Make life a little easier. There we go. Just fill in all the empty spots. I was a Fillmore user. In fact, it was my first video software. Ah, nice. Cool. Very nice. Hands. Hansel. Hands. Eventually, I'll be able to color block this and not have atrocious outlines. That line thickness is very distracting, but for now, this is what it is. You awful, awful little thing. I mean, he's a little bit more recognizable now. I feel like. Why did I make these buttons so big in comparison to these? I don't know. I just did. I like buttons. Yeah. Also, these buttons are more of for an aesthetic than they are for, like, functionality of the outfit. The more you think about it, it's like, interesting. Interesting, sir. There we go. Fill in the blank spots. You missed a spot right there. There you go. Magic. Okay. Okay. I think that's a good stopping point for stream. It's starting to come together. So if you guys enjoyed the show, drop a follow. We'll be playing some more Final Fantasy VIII tomorrow. Carrying on with the White Seed. Oh gods. No. Shut up. Hiss. We'll be continuing with the White Seed chapter and doing some stuff. Otherwise, I will catch you guys later. Bye bye. Goodbye.